Well, hello there, fellow hunters. It's me, HP. We're doing Salzweisen Park today. An amazing map came out, what, about a year ago? Probably, maybe less than a year ago, maybe more than a year ago. I can't quite remember. No, it was December. Yeah, it was December, wasn't it? December last year, so it's been out about a year, this one. Have we got all of our things? Yes, we do. Okay, I was just checking the sound there. You know those breaks in the audio when the tracks like break, you think, have I lost sound? But I haven't. And here we are in Salzweisen. Oh, what a map. So, you know, duck hunting wise, I think you've got Reventuli, you've got Salzweisen, and you've got New England. Hang on a minute, I've got a screen up and I need to make it smaller. How do I do that? Pop out chat. There we go. Pop out chat. I just needed my chat up. That's a bit better. Right, okay. Salzweisen Park, man. This place is amazing. More than anything, for the fact that you have this trap shooting, skeet shooting, sport shooting little panel here. I'm terrible at it, and I think people would play it more if you didn't have to whistle. But up here is, so this is how you, like, if you want to practice shooting without a scope with a shotgun, this is absolutely the way to do it. You go up in here and look, we've got different types, so you learn the different types of shooting that you can get, like sporting, there's skeet, random skeet, double skeet, high skeet. I'm terrible at skeet. Should we try single high skeet and let's see what happens? Probably in the wrong place for this. And I'm going to embarrass myself because I seem to miss more clay than I do birds. But anyway, oh, no, hang on. Get the Benel hag out. There it is. Oh, you see, I'm too slow. Still too slow. Give it one more go. Yes, alright. So you can sort of oil up the joints a little bit in a place like this. I think if you didn't have to whistle, it might be easier. Or if the whistle noise... Ooh, there we go. If the whistle noise wasn't so long, like like, because you have to do it so often. You have to whistle, and then whistle, and then whistle, and then whistle. Eventually you get kind of tired of it. It'd be nice if, I don't know, maybe like 8 or 9 or 10 came out and you just had to sort of get them all. Anyway, this is the trap shooting area, the skeet shooting area. Quite fun. Now, unfortunately, there is actually a bug at the moment. You can't really duck hunt with your mates. You can for a little bit and then it just stops, and I don't really know why, and I haven't really looked into it too much. But, you know, this is obviously promotes multiplayer duck hunting. But it's kind of difficult to do at the moment. Hopefully they'll figure that out real soon. But Salzweisen Park, man. Oh, it's amazing. Right, so you've got all of these areas here where I'll do like rough walking. I'll walk up and shoot grouse all around it, and you can see I've spent a lot of time on this map, as you can see. It's a lot more brushy down here. So here's like a forest area. It's why there's less zones that I've found. And then these areas up here, this is where the ducks are. And by the nines, there are so many ducks on this map. There's too many. I don't know how many there are. There's a lot. What have we got? Well, anyway. Let's just go up to a location and start. Mallard, Widgeon. Excuse me. mallard, widgeon, teal, Fergie, I call them Fergie, Fergerineus ducks, Gardwell. I'll probably miss something out. So this is a nice little spot. Up on the top corner here. Now, it's interesting this little island here is quite interesting. So I had a duck spot right on the edge out there on that little sandy bit. And when I shot some ducks, sometimes they would be winged and then they would land here. Now you could just about, if you had a fully spec'd up retriever, you could get your ducks from here, but if they landed on this side of the island, you haven't got a chance. It was only on this side of the island where they would retrieve, and I kind of got bored of doing that. I had another spot here as well, but if they fly out that way, they're gone. The chances of you getting them are slim. So I brought the whole shoot in a little bit, and it took me a while to sort of get a perfect spot on this. You can see I've been experimenting down here. I started off with it a little bit down there, but because of these trees, it's actually quite difficult when they set off from the water. It's much harder to see them. So I moved it up here a little bit. And what have we got? We got Ripper today. Retriever tracker. There's a widgeon on the water. Oh, it's tempting. I'm gonna try and not shoot on the water today. Today we're gonna shoot things in the sky, and I think I'm gonna shoot them as they come. It just seems more fun. Let's see if we can get one. Ooh, they're nope. Not that time. There was I was sort of in a strange curve there. Kind of difficult to see. Actually, what time is it? It's time to change the time because we're looking right at the sun and I can't be doing with that. So we'll go, hang on. Southwest, yeah, so we'll definitely go in the morning. We'll start this off in the morning. And it's a little bit easier to see now. The sun isn't in my eyes. The sun is over there. And it's getting brighter. So what have we got here? Tufted, teal, golden eye. And what are they? Hello, Jad. Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for being the first to comment in the chat there. I really appreciate that, mate. Thank you. I'm just duck hunting today, man. I've been duck hunting for years in this game, and it's really all I do. Like I don't do much else. I do the missions and stuff, but I'm a duck hunter, and we don't spot them either. So I'm essentially stood at a peg. I'm waiting for the ducks to come in, and then I'm going to shoot them. It's great fun for me. Very relaxing, and this map provides ducks on tap. I think I've got 72 decoys down in total on this map. I don't want to go over 100. I don't really like getting into the 90s. Because your save can mess up a little bit, right? So there's some ducks coming in now. Let's see if we can get some of these as they come round. Are they going to come round? You're coming in. Yes, there we go. Number 2, splat. Lovely. Nice, my relaxing. It's on Stardew Valley. What's this game? Oh, Stardew Valley. I need to buy that and actually relax a little bit more. Apparently that's very relaxing, that one. This game is Hunter Call of the Wild. It's a bit old now. It came out about 2017. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I shoot this way. So most of the community, like a lot of the community, will sort of wait for the ducks to come in, and then they'll spot each and every one And then they'll find the rares and the diamonds and whatever with their information that they have on their screen, which you wouldn't get in real life. And then they sort of clinically shoot each one with the 2-2. Little 2-2. And they get them that way. But I like to run around with a shotgun. Because this is what I used to do when I was a lad. When I was a kid, I used to shoot with a shotgun. So we've got a retriever. I think we've got 2 ducks out so far. So we'll bring them in. And we got a gold tufted. Oh, wicked. It's 61.9 meters in the air, on the run. Fantastic. Only just a gold. Only just. Diamonds for those tufteds. They come in very rarely. Let's see if we can get this high bird. Ooh, need to reload. I'm doing that a lot. I keep forgetting. And we did. We got him. And that one. And that one! So there's 3. There was another bird ripper. There it is. There's the bird you brought in. So that's a silver female tufted at 8 meters. So we got that one coming in. Yeah, we did. Got that one coming in. Lovely. Go and get me 3 ducks, Ripper. 3 ducks with my 3-shot semi-automatic 12 gauge. And that's the wonderful thing about this particular map, this Salzweisen Park map. It's smaller than all of the other maps, but if you just want a duck hunt, 65 meters. There we go. Silver female. If you just want a duck hunt, oh wow, you can't really go wrong on this map. Like Reventuli's certainly a better map for value for money because you can do more things on it. There's whitetail, there's bear, there's moose, etc., etc. But on Salzweisen, it's all class 1 and class 2 only. So only the little things. You've got foxes, raccoons, rabbits, lots and lots of grouse. And then an enormous amount of ducks. These are really high. I want one though. I want one. We did. Yeah, those last 2 shots were bad, but that first shot was pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. So Ripley hasn't come back with another 2 ducks. Crikey. That one went a fair distance. Gotta run now, gotta do some chores. Yep, thank you, mate. Thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it, dude. I might check out Stardew Valley. Nice one. There she is. Okay, Ripper. We got that one at 86 meters. Nice one. Let me have some coffee. I'm getting croaky. Little cough there. Got a little cold, slight cold from all of the festivities that have been going on. I hope everyone's had a lovely time during this holiday break. Now, where did you go, Ripley? Ripper? You're healing. That means you're having trouble. But there's the duck. So we'll go and get it. A silver male at 58 meters. Lovely. Okay. Well, we've got all our ducks now. Are you, You see, that the dog is not as happy as it could be. So I'll get some biscuits, because we're going to be doing a lot of retrieving. I've probably got something I can get rid of. Argoose, get rid of that. And then I'll be able to bring biscuits. Oh, I had biscuits on me anyway. Okay. Where's the dog? No, sit. Where's my... Oh, do we not have my biscuits? Consumables. Doggy biscuits. There we go. I can give you a biscuit now. And we'll get another in ya. Now you're my bestie bird. That might help a little bit bringing these ducks in. And we're definitely going to shoot a lot more ducks than in the Reventuli stream I did last week. We'll be shooting quite a few. I'm probably going to... I've noticed I've only got 19 shells there, 19 cartridges. I'm going to have to sort that out right now. I'm so unprepared, aren't I? Shotgun ammo. 12 gauge bird shot. And we're just going to buy quite a lot of it. There should be a faster way to do this. EW. There we go, 200. That should do it. We did get it in the end, but that one was chicaning. It knew. It knew I was shooting at it, and it was doing a little S-bend there. So you can definitely do it two ways. You know, there's the way in which you wait for the ducks, and they come down. Now you can shoot them on the water if you want. I think if you're rolling over a flock, I think that's perfectly all right. If you want to get a new flock, but I think that you know, the rhythm of shooting them on the water and waiting for them all to come in and come down, and then you spook them and then they all fly up in the air. It's very spectacular. It looks great. And it's kind of fun, but it is quite long-winded. Like, you know, over a day, you'll probably get bored doing it, and it's more fun to shoot these things in the sky. These are really high birds, though. These, so that's the other thing about Salzweisen Park, is there's a lot of low birds, and there's a few high birds like these. So these will either be widgeon or mallard. I think they're widgeon. Yeah, they are. They're widgeon because they're so high. See if we can get that one on the end. Yeah, we can. Oh, that it just knew. They just, I tell you, man. They're dodging and weaving. It is off the charts with these ducks. Is that one coming in? No. It's so high up, that bird. Let's see if we can get it. I thought that last one might have got it, but it didn't. I'd love to know how high that bird was flying. Because when you spot them with this, it's an inaccurate reading. It doesn't... It's not quite as accurate as you need it to be to make your decision as quickly as you can to get the duck. But I'm quite impressed so far. We've had a few good shots so far, and it's all shooting them in the air. So it's as they're coming in, we're shooting them. We're not waiting for them to land. A lot more fun. And a silver male brown. pretty magnificent. At 68 meters, that one. All right. More ducks coming in. That's why this map's so good, because they just keep coming. In theory, I could sit here all day in this one spot and just kill these birds over and over and over again. They'll keep coming in. That one's tempting. That one's really tempting. That one was a slippery snake. Oh my word. Right. Now, Ripper brought a duck back. Where's the duck? Where's the duck? Where did you put it? There it is. Silver female Eurasian widgeon coming in. Get that music down a wee bit. I think there's good. So we'll wait for a few more, but this spot is quite nice. We've got the sun behind us. It's early morning, which is pretty. And we're far enough away from the edge of the map, I think, to prevent duck loss, which is the worst thing that can happen. You know, you shoot a duck, but you don't know if it was a diamond or a rare or not, and it's flown off, and you'll never get it again if it flies that way. You might lose it. So we get away from the edges. There are some maps where you have to go on the edge, like Park Fernando. You have to go on the edge in order to get the cinnamon teal properly. So you really have to get, you have to spend a lot of time making sure that your spot is far enough away from that barrier so they don't go off render and into the ether, never to be spotted again. You can kill a duck and it can fly off and die out of render. And yeah, that's when you lose them. You lose them for good. One day, I'd like there to be a great one duck. I'd definitely get one then. See, they're coming in now. They're ready to come in. They're going to spin round this one time and they're going to come in over there. We can predict that much. Yep. Yeah, I was a little bit late on that one. A little bit late. I hesitated. I came round and then I adjusted, and that adjustment, I lost it. We got one though. And this is a pretty sort of... Ah, hello LJ. Good to see you, mate. Glad you popped by. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. How you doing, mate? I hope your New Year's celebrations were good. Mine were. I stayed in and played computer games. It was wonderful. Playing a lot of Ark Raiders at the moment. That game seems to keep pulling me back in. I like it for the tension. And then what I do is I'll get really tense. I get so tense on playing that game that then I go, right, okay, I'm going to stop now. I'm just going to duck hunt for 2 hours. It's a nice sort of rhythm and flow. Here's a tufted duck. We've got this at 55 meters. So this was the one, yeah, on the run. So we scared it off and then we did get it. Nice one. Cool. Well, it's not really. Let's wait until it gets to dead zone pressure. When it gets to dead zone pressure, we'll move on. I got lucky with that one. That was chicaning as well. And I got lucky with it thanks to the 3 shots in the semi-auto. Yeah, it was alright. Too much to drink. Oh, really? And too much music, but hey, how? Yeah, that's why I don't do it anymore. I actually like. I'm much happier sitting in than going out and partying and drinking. I don't know. Maybe when I was younger, it was a little bit easier. Now that it's older territory, I'm like, okay. I think I'll just sit and have a nice cup of tea and feel all right in the morning. Got a hen. I think it's a widgeon hen. Yeah, it is a widgeon hen. It's a silver. We got it at 64 meters. This was the one that was smart. This one was... I got it super lucky. Just shooting, like, blind firing at it. Because they chicane around. Oh yeah, I was at home. Good, LJ. I'm glad you were at home. Nice one. It's always nice. You know, if you're out partying and you want to go to bed, you got to get home. Whereas if you're at home anyway, you can just say, right now, time out. Yeah, and there we go. More coming in. Look at this. It's endless. I don't spot them normally, but I'm going to spot these. There we go. Is there anything nice? No. We'll just roll them over then. But I cannot shoot these widgeon at this distance. I wonder if I wonder if my rangefinder will get it. I think it's about 80. It says on the readout it's 30 to 40 meters. It is simply not. I think it's about 80. So we'll ignore this duck, I think. This one here. And we'll wait for these widgeon to come in. I know I don't want to wait too much. But I'm going to wait a little bit. Just so we have these widgeons swinging at a slightly closer distance. They're still, I don't know, what, 60? That's the distance I need them to be at. This one's about 30, 40. These, another 20 meters away. But look at that, right? I think they're going to come in now, yeah. So they're going to come in from 60 meters high, which is very annoying. Yeah, I wasn't getting that last one. Wasn't getting it. But we did get one. And that's the problem with widgeon. So, widgeon and mallard are a real issue. Because they're coming in so high. So, you saw those widgeon there. They were about 60. And then they started to come in on their bypass down to land. Which is fine. But, you're not getting them. So, on a map where you've only got widgeon, or only got mallard, the duck hunting is less fun. Because you kind of got to wait a lot longer for these boys to come in. They're cautious, you know? They're cautious. 57 meters we got that one as it was coming down. So it was further than 57 meters away when it decided to start landing. I think that should be less. Okay, we're getting there now. Mid pressure. I think I can hear teal. Oh no, that's tufted. Got a couple of tufted here. And that's 2. So there's 2 in that flock. That means that flock isn't going to respawn until I kill those 2 ducks. It's not like deer where you shoot 1 or 2 and then you get a respawn. It doesn't work that way with ducks. With ducks, you got to take them all out. I think it's the same for quail as well, you know. I'm not sure about that, but I think it is. So they're going to come in. Oh no, they're going to go for another swing. Excellent. Well, that'll give me an opportunity to shoot them. And now I've got a new flock from that too. Because there was some teal behind it. But the teal will come in again. And I'll get a brand new flock, so 6 or 7 more. There's another couple here. Look at these. What are these? They sound like teal. No, they're more tufted. Bloody hell. I need to shoot these. Oh, that was a lucky duck. Wonder if I'm gonna get it. Yeah. You have to wait for that one to come in again. That's a shame. Must remember to load that gun. I'm trying to get my music levels correct at the moment. I noticed in my last stream, sometimes the music was a little bit too low. Hey Ripper, give me that bloody duck. There we go. Female silver at 61 meters in the air. So yeah, I want to get my music just right. So we'll see if that's enough. I think it is. What have we got? Female silver at 44 meters on its way out. Lovely. I think they're widgeon up there, you know. Even though I can hear teal, there's a female silver at 54 meters. Decent. That one we got good. Nice one. Right then. Yeah, they are widgeon. Look at them. 3 of them. Oh, we got some teal coming in. Teal are coming in. They're calm and they're not... Have I got teal down? I've got teal down here. That's interesting. So the teal are coming in over there. Look at that. And they're happy. They're not even bothered. They're over there and they're not even bothered. They're not coming in here at all. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. So what have I got out here? Let's just make this work. Because I do want the teal to come in where I want to shoot them. So we've got 3 down at the moment. Of each species that is in this area. Yeah, that's a bit loud, that. There we go. Bring that down a decibel. There we go. Now, I wonder if it's the position right next to the tufted or not, but I'm going to put more teal out. Well, that will double the amount of teal decoys we've got here, just to see how that changes things. Yeah, we've got some teal in here. And I'm going to pick these teal up from where they are. And we'll put them out here a little bit next to the golden eye. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. And then teal hands. Or just double it. So now, really, the experiment is, has that worked? Has the teal decided to stop landing over there where they shouldn't really be landing? And are they more beguiled over here because of the decoys? That's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to work out. Scottish? Yeah, that'll do. Alright. I mean, they're widgeon, aren't they? Look at the state of that. They're so far away, yeah. I feel like there's teal over here, so I need to go and have a look. There we go. Yeah, that is teal. Yeah, they're gone now. Right, okay, so they're going to come in again. And this time, I would like them to come over here. So we'll see if that works. Right, I'm going to take my jumper off. 1 second. I just need to adjust my gaming chair. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. Thirsty work, all this duck hunting. Right. Microphone in the right position. Yeah, it is. Okay. That's interesting. There's geese here. Tundra bean goose. And all I want to do now is just see if the ducks, if the teal are coming in. I'm going to move on to another spot after this. I just want to see if teal are attracted. And if they're not, I need to work that out. Tufted. What? They've got that single. That single. Look at that. I need him gone anyway. So I get a new flock. So I'll take that one. Yeah. Pretty good shot that. I was quite pleased about that one. But now we get a new tufted flock. What's this? What on earth is that? Please be a teal. It's a widgeon. It's a singular widgeon. Gold male, tufted, 45 meters. Nice one. Still no teal. That's interesting. Normally, like, you can put a teal, you can put one teal decoy down. What do you mean nothing to retrieve? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I didn't get that duck. Yeah. Right. Oh. That whistle was a teal. There's my singular widgeon. And then here's the teal. And we'll load up and we're going to shoot some teal just before we leave. Because teal are probably one of the nicest ducks in the game, I think. They fly low, they make a lovely noise. And there's loads of them. So, with any luck, I'm going to get an over-the-head swing. I am. Two. Three. Oh, three. What's up, dude? Cody's. Hello, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I just got three with the semi-auto. Hi, birds too, and they were teal. Right, so that's working now. So we originally had 3 teal decoys down here with 3 of the rest of the species that are in this area. And the teal were landing over there. So I thought, I picked up my 3 teal decoys, moved them a little bit, moved them, interestingly, further away from the tufted ducks. Just a little bit. And then I doubled it. Instead of 3, I put 6 down. And the teal came. It took a couple of minutes. Took a couple of minutes for them to come. But they came. So let's go and have a look at these ducks. I'm going for snow geese. Ah, mate, I haven't conquered snow geese yet. Oh, gold, dark green. Only just a gold. But I think they look fantastic, these ones. The Eurasian teal. Absolutely gorgeous. Got it 40 meters. Here's another one. I've got this one going out. Brown female, 56 meters. And there's probably another one, and this one will have got a little bit further, maybe 70 meters. I'm hoping. Yeah, snow geese, man. I find it hard on the white map anyway because it's so bright and white, so it's kind of difficult to see. And then the snow geese themselves, oh man, like they're skittish, aren't they? I got all 3 spawn points locked down, and it's easy. Yeah, I mean that's the thing about geese. Yeah, you can make a bit of money doing it. There's a nice brown female. We got it at 85. That one. I'm quite pleased about that. 85s. We're getting into the sort of high level territory. I like that. Cool. Well, we've definitely tried this area out. We've got high pressure, which is nice. So we'll go to another spot. And I think we're going to try this one. So this is an interesting spot. I like this spot. What I'd normally do here is spot and flush. So I'd have all the ducks come in, and then I'd get my pointer and I'd point them. So actually, we'll just look where we are. So I'm in. There's like we're in Florian's Basin. Got this large area here. You can go anywhere though. It doesn't really matter where you go. I just go so I've got some water, so they'll float to me. Let's have a look at this setup. And that'll tell us what I've seen. So I would have come here and I just would have set my blind down and I just would have waited for half an hour and I'd have watched all the birds coming in. And then I go, oh well, I've seen mallard, so I'll put some mallard down. Got some Fergie ducks there. Definitely got some Gadwell. And what looks like widgeon. And then, look at that, teal. So there's quite a few. 4. I'm just counting how many I've got of each species. 4 of them. 4 of them. So 4 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blimey. And I put them all in a line like that. I found it actually quite good. Well, watch these ones come in. And we'll see what happens. Tell you what. Whilst I'm waiting for the ducks to come in. Let's get Ripper's Bond up. Askey Ridge is quite a difficult map for ducks, isn't it? Because you've got the pintail and the wood duck. And I still haven't really quite figured out the wood duck. Because they make such a piercing squeak when you're hunting them. I don't know if that's just because I'm a little bit too sensitive, maybe, to the noises. You know, that is a thing. What I'll have to do, I'll have to like put loads of really loud music on and then hunt the wood duck, and hopefully that'll get me through it. But I do like, I like the pintail. I think they're quite beautiful. They behave in a nice way. I think I don't think they're high birds. I think they come in quite low. There we go, the unmistakable widgeon sound. Look at this though. Look at this. A 360 kill box. With an open blind, this is honestly, this is heaven. So I only got widgeon coming in at the moment. In which case, we're definitely not waiting for him to come in. But look at that buzz there, that buzz there. So they've broken there now, broken apart. And they're going to swing round again. And they're going to come in from this direction because of the wind. But they'll come in, they'll start to come in. Very, very, very high. Oh, they're coming in that way. Okay. I always get that wrong. There's one. I don't think we're going to get any others. Oh, we did. That was a pot shot that I had a feeling it was going to turn. So I shot where I thought it would go. And it did. Nice one. So we've only got one left now in that widgeon flock. So we'll have, The amount of time it would take for that thing to come in, spin round twice, and then come in. Oh my word! That's gonna be an annoyance for me. That, but we'll get something else. I understand what you mean when you say it's all white, but honestly, it's easy when you have your blind 30 meters from your decoys. Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. Like, geese, it has to be really beautiful for me, and because I'm not used to hunting on snowy maps, I think that's probably more what it is. I like the rain, you know, and the mist and the sun and the leaves and things like that, but it's all about personal preference, isn't it? I would like to get some good snow geese. I don't have that many. So that was that first widgeon that came up. That one was relatively simple. But the one really far away is over there. Let's see what the distance was on that one. I found ASCII Ridge. The thing I like doing the most is just walking around. It's one of them sort of walk around maps, you know, where you just sort of have a little adventure down every corner or every valley, you know. There we go. 104! Oh, wicked! 104.36 meters away. And we got it with one pellet. I am pleased as punch about that one. 104. Highest I've got on this is 110 with this gun. Oh, okay. You see, that was just an absolute mess. That was just a mess. A complete waste of 3 cartridges. These dogs, they're all buggy at the moment. Are you gonna stay? Yeah, okay. When they're idle, they sort of splash about a lot. It doesn't really spook the ducks, but it annoys me. So, this is mostly where the ducks are, and the sun is right in my eyes. So we'll change the time. I know, but we will. Because if I change the time to about there, about 3, 4 o'clock, now the sun is out of my eyes, and it's over there. So that means I can see the ducks better. But it is weird sometimes when everything just goes quiet like this. You know, we're in the most populated duck area in the entire game. There isn't a place where ducks come more than here. You'd think, with all of those decoys, there's 20 decoys down there. There's a waterfowl blind here. Not a single thing in the sky. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Grey lag over there. Probably over there too. Is that a duck? Might be. Can't spot it though. That's probably that single widgeon. More tundra. Not a single duck. Is that some ducks? Goose. Man, I don't know what the game is doing here. Normally, like before Salzweisen, you put some decoys down, and they would just keep coming, and they'd come and they'd come and they'd come and they'd never stop. Now there's a little bit of a gap, which is, I don't know, it's fine. I don't mind so much that there's a gap, but I do find it strange that there's not any, that you can't hear them. Unless No, here we go, more geese. I should really make this a combo spot, shouldn't I? And I've got an example of that later on. Actually, we're going to go to a place where there is actually that, and I'm going to put out some more decoys, and we're going to see what else we can do there. There we go. We've got some widgeon coming in now. But where's the Fergie? Where's the Gadwell? Where's the teal? I mean, what is this now? Just a widgeon spot? Your mic is crisp, lol. Is it? Is it? I hope it's okay. I have spent quite a long time trying to make sure that my mic does sound good. I do believe that the audio is really important. So I want you to be able to hear my voice very well, but also hear the music. So I'll turn that up just a smidge, just so you can hear that. Yeah, let me know. Let me know about the music. Can you hear it? Is it a decent level? Because I want everything to be perfect. It makes for a more relaxing stream. There's the Fergie. I didn't even see him. I wasn't letting that one get away. It's amazing. Oh, well, thank you very much. I think it's sort of semi-pro. I'm an old dude, and I've had a long, well-lived life. I used to work as a sound operator for television. So I know a little bit. I mean, it was 20 years ago when I actually did sound for TV, but I know that it's important. I know that the signal to noise ratio and all of that stuff is really important. And of course, I'm using old gear that I've used in TV, so that I don't use like USB mics or anything. I do it the old-fashioned way, if you like. I was a TV camera operator for most of my life, so I try to get the production level relatively decent. Let's see if we can get these. Oh, I bloody well forgot to load my gun. I do that so often. It's just endless now. So I'm not going to get another swing on these. They're going to come in. I want that one. We got it. And we got that one too. All right. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere now. We're oiling up the joints. I'll send Ripper out. Have we got a single duck there? That's that single widgeon. You see, I really need to kill that widgeon. Do you have any help for me? Because I'm trying to start streaming. You know what, Pineapple? Just start. All you can do is start. And then when you start, if you embrace the fact that it's not going to be exactly what you want, straight away, they're 31 meters, that one. Nice one. And you just get better slowly. And you just have to keep doing it. And the more you do it, the better you will get. And the more confident you will get. But you have to start. So, like, if you go back over my channel, like, you can actually look at my channel. We've got 68 meters on that Fergie. Ooh, that's nice. If you go back on my channel, you'll see, like, the first few streams, like, they're like, maybe like 3 years ago, I'd only just started doing it again properly after years of a break from DayZ. I used to stream DayZ, but not very often. And, I was sitting in my house. I had a bit of a change in my life at that time, and I didn't really know what to do with myself, so I just started pressing the button. And eventually, I got better at it. And you have to practice. It's one of the. It's a craft, streaming, and I'm not very good at it either. I watch some really good streamers, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had the motivation and the power and the gusto and the charisma and everything else. But it just takes time. It's a craft. The more it's like a bricklayer. Right, the first wall you lay as a bricklayer will be pretty bad, but it'll be fairly functionable. And then the next wall you build will be better, and the wall after that will be even better. And it's like that. And if you stop doing it for 20 years and then you do it again, you'll be rusty again, and you've got to get better again. So yeah, man, just get out there and do it. It's such a good feeling when it goes relatively well, even just slightly. So last year I was doing a lot of Star Citizen videos, and I was rating it on, like, if I got 1,000 views in a day, I thought it was a pretty good video. Now I'm doing HCotW Wild videos, and I'm going, if I get 100 views in a day, like, I'm still just as happy, you know. Is that widgeon? It's not a widgeon, I think it's a gadwall. Oh, that one got away. Let's go and have a look at this. I think that was a gadwall. Just from the way I'm trying to learn the noises. I know I've got a retriever. There we go. Fergie, 45 meters. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do it. I just want to get my first view. And you will, Pineapple. You will. Just be there. Do your thing, your way, and you will be surprised. One thing I try not to do is what everyone else is doing. I'll do what I want to do, my way, and that's it. It makes it easier. And the other thing I did, Pineapple, was I streamed without showing anyone. So I would do whole private streams for like an hour long, and then a day or two later I would go and watch that back, and only me would watch it, so I would know, oh, well, I didn't have my sound level right there, and oh, I said something I didn't mean there, and it kind of came across wrong. And like you start to learn a little bit about how you talk as well, which I think is important. Obviously, you've got to kind of compare what it is that you're doing. So, you know, as long as you're able to sort of vocabulate what it is that you're doing, and you have a relatively basic target for what it is you want to achieve in your stream, and don't put yourself into too much pressure. Don't say I'm going to stream for 5 hours or 8 hours. Stream for 1 hour, and then see how that went, and build slowly from there. That's the best way I can sort of advise anyone. And I'm not a professional. But you have to be your biggest fan. You have to be your biggest fan. If you're your biggest fan, only good things will come of it. Now I could try and remember to load my gun, couldn't I? Right, let's see if we can get him on the second spin. 2, 3. Oh, 3. You see, if you just focus, you know? If you just focus. I think I'll be heading out to try it. Yeah, you should, Pineapple. I'll drop in. I'll drop in. If I see you, I'll drop in. I just got 3. I just got 3. You can't ask for more. Well, you can actually on this map. So you can get like doubles and triples. I've got quite a few triples on this map where 1 cartridge, 3 ducks. I think yeah, I've got a video, Salzweisen Park. I just killed an albino snow goose so hard. Oh my word. Oh my word, dude. That's good. Yeah, yeah. Nice one finding the albino though. There's a gold dark brown male at 60 meters. Look at these things. And we got it good too. Oh, magnificent. All the meat's intact. Good for a pie. 994. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I've got 1 diamond Fergie. Thousands of them I've killed. 1 diamond Fergie. But yeah, you can get doubles and triples quite a lot. There is a thing where apparently if you hip fire, it's even better. But Oh, I'm annoyed about that. I could have got them and I missed all of them. Male dark brown silver at 58 meters. I don't think there's any more, Ripper. I think we've got them all. Unless, well, if you're going out and getting stuff, I'll leave you to it. What about that then? There's another one. The retriever dog makes all of this worthwhile. Without the dog, honestly, doing this is a pain. The dog makes it work. What have we got? A female at 51 meters. That one. Fantastic. So we'll see if we can get some more Gadwells. Gadwell is, I think it's the only duck I don't have a diamond for, apart from the wood duck and the pintail on ASCII, because I'm finding ASCII so difficult to duck hunt on. Out of all the other ducks, I should really have a diamond Gadwell by now, but I do not. So I am interested. I know that there's a diamond on this map somewhere. There has to be. Because there's so many blooming Gadwell. What we got there? Grey lags. I really should put some geese decoys down, but I'm not going to. We'll go to another spot for that. I'm trying to save up and get 300k so I can set up for a mule deer grind. My word. Well, yeah. It is expensive setting up a grind, isn't it? It really is. I mean, there's always like Emerald Coast. Go up Emerald Coast on the beach, you know. You can make 100 grand in a couple of hours there. But then, of course, shooting geese is a lot more fun than shooting saltwater crocodiles. But there you go. I suppose there's the magpie geese as well. Weirdly, right, the magpie geese video that I made years ago is currently the most popular video. It gets like 100 views a day sometimes. It's strange. I know why, obviously, because of there's a current bug at the moment. You go and shoot any magpie goose and it'll be a diamond. Same for the quail on Emerald Coast. But I think, well, I'm not gonna hunt on that until they fix that bug, because I like the restrictions. I like to get things properly, you know. If it's currently broken, I'm not going to do it. But fair enough to those that are. And magpie goose is quite an interesting one, you know. You can't get it anywhere else. But yeah, you want to make some money? Emerald Coast is where you make your money. I think I even have. Yeah, I do. Hang on, I'm going to show you. I have cash printer loadout. With a 300-man tactical and a bow in it. And I just run up and down the beach on Emerald Coast with that cash printer. If you need money for tents and whatnot, that's what I'll do. Anyway. We got any ducks in the sky? It's a bit quiet, isn't it? We'll see if we can get some more. Is that singular widgeon? Right, we have to get this widgeon. Yeah, we do. We have to get it because it keeps coming in as a single. It doesn't respawn. We have to kill every duck in the flock in order to get 7 more widgeon flying around. So I am going to wait for that one to come down on the water. And we are just going to roll over this flock. Because I need that to respawn. Now, it says there's more widgeon there, but I'm absolutely convinced that that is a single. All on its own. I've seen it 3 times now. So it's a duck that is 1 duck left out of the flock. And that happens a lot with widgeons. Because they're so elusive. There we go. Not proud of that one, but anyway. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I don't have that DLC. I wish I did. You know, yeah, it's one of them. The thing is, Emerald Coast is actually quite a beautiful map. It's a nice map to knock about on. It's quite interesting. The kangaroos, you know. I think you got the stubble quail. Is it the stubble quail, I think? Which is quite fun. The sambar and the seeker. They're great. They're loads of fun. And then, of course, you got fallow as well. It's a really good map. I suppose if I didn't have Emerald Coast, what would I go and do instead? I would probably hunt geese on Hirsch in the cornfields. Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, that'll absolutely work. That'll get you some cash as well. A little bit slower than the saltwater crocodile, but you can still make a lot of money doing it. So there's 3 ducks there. What are these? These must be widgeon as well, because there's too high to be anything else. And I haven't seen any mallard, even though mallard do come in. So there's 2 here. Is there another? If there's another duck in the sky, because I have a feeling I've just got a load of spent flocks, if you know what I mean. There aren't any more ducks coming in. There's no ducks breaking and swinging around, so I'm going to kill these 2. Because they're together. And there is a Fergie on its own as well. I could do with shooting that one too. But no, I'm not going to get that one. I think I've got two widgeon flocks that are like 1s. So we've just sorted that out. So that might increase the sky with ducks a little bit. What's this? Nothing special. Just a silver. We got another one here. Another one. Oh, great. And again, here we go. No ducks. There we go. Lost some music there, we're getting it back. There we go. More widgeon now. There we go, look at that. So instead of single widgeons and 1s and 2s, we're getting a whole new flock there, 6. Coming in. But absolutely a dearth of everything else. We've had Gadwell, no teal at all, and no mallard either. Mostly widgeon. So I put this whole setup out the day Salzweisen was released, and I haven't moved it ever since. I wonder if it's a little bit broken, this one, because I'm not getting anything like the amount of ducks I used to get here. I'm getting more geese than I am ducks, which is really, really weird. And these are widgeon, aren't they? Yeah. I think we're gonna go to another spot. Yeah, we got one here. This is quite a nice spot. It looks pretty, you know. We got the lighthouse in the background. Let's have a look. There we go. And the sun's over there, so I'm gonna make the sun go away. Let's make it morning. There we go. Oh, ooh. Ooh. Look at that. Right, so what have we got? This is one of my most favorite spots because it just looks so damn good here. Look. So, I did the same thing here. I just came out here and then I watched for ages and I saw Fergie. I saw some Tufted. And I saw some Goldeneye. And I just popped this down. Isn't there any Fergie here? Oh, are they Fergie? Yeah, they are Fergie. Right, okay. I've been playing for 20 minutes, made 20k so far. You see, a grand a minute ain't too bad, is it, Cody? If you're pulling in that, that's fine, innit? That's absolutely fine. You're gonna do great. You'll get your money for your grind, no problem. And it's very satisfying buying all them tents and stands all at once, and then just having the freedom to walk around your map and just pop them down anywhere. Money's very important, but as you play and you play and you play, you end up with loads of it. I think the most I've had is about 2 million, but you soon spend it on things. Probably need a few more money sinks, to be honest, in this game. So I can hear some ducks in the sky, but I can't see them. There we go. Ooh, I love that. I love it when they drop like that. And then they're going into a break. Oh, I love this game. Fergie coming in as well. Look at this. Look at this spot. Like I've got so much choice right now with these low birds. No widgeon, you see. The widgeon and the mallard are too high to do this. This is so good. Alright, they're coming in over there. One. Oh, I missed that last one. I'm disappointed. Well, we got one. I really wanted that one. I'm so like my favorite kind of shots are the ones that are going left to right or right to left. But my number one favorite is the one where they're coming towards you and you have to raise your gun up like that, and you have to raise your gun up so that you can't see the duck. And then you fire, and then they drop down, and they sometimes drop down right at your feet. That's true pleasure for me. I'm going to clean that one up that we got. And some more tufted are coming in. At 5. And there's only 3 tufted decoys down there. That looks like... What's that? Oh wow, there's some more. They look like Fergies. How did I miss those? How did I miss those? I almost wanna... Yeah, I missed that. I'm just a bad shot. There we go. Silver female. 47 meters. But I do love starting here really early in the morning just because it's only going to get brighter. No, don't, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. There we go. I could sit here all day. It's really nice when the light goes. The lighthouse turns on, which is really pretty. I'm using that same shotgun, and the semi-auto is a game changer. It really is, actually. This particular shotgun is super duper. I know there's the executive, which has 4 rounds in it, but it's a 10 gauge. It's not a 12 gauge. So there's that. You know, it's like, man, is it as good? Because if you got a wider barrel, then isn't the projectile speed slower? I think that's how that works. Ooh. I'm missing all the ducks. All of them. I think I've got... oh yeah, I've got 1. I'm not getting that. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Yeah, it's fantastic, this one. When I was a kid, when I was a lad, I actually learned how to shoot with a shotgun, and it was a 12 gauge semi-auto. Oh, I wasn't allowed to put 3 in it though. In the UK at that time, I don't know if you're allowed to put 3 in it now. You probably aren't, but you had to put a little thing inside the gun to stop you from putting. To stop them from putting 3 cartridges in, so you can only have two at a time. But it was a Remington, and it was how I learned how to shoot. Just curious why you don't let them land. Right, okay. That is a really good question, that, Cody. So I can see the benefit of letting them land, but and for geese, I'll let them land. I will let a goose land, and I will shoot it on the ground. Absolutely. I hate winging geese because they go like 300 meters. But for ducks, right, it's all about the shooting fun. So I'm choosing a location with the sun behind me so I can see the plumages, and I like low birds. So I can do that. 3. 3 in the water. Absolutely fantastic. So I think I've just explained through doing why I don't let them land. Because you could let them all land, and I've got a video of me. There's a spot and flush duck hunting video in Salzweisen Park that I put out about a year ago, where I do that exact thing. I let them all land, I spot them, I flush them. The dog goes woof, they all fly up in the air, it's wonderful, but you only get a few. And the time it takes in between each rollover, so each time you see the ducks in the air, you got to wait for them to land. You see some more ducks, you got to wait for them to land. Then you see some more ducks, you got to wait for them to land. And then everything's all in the water, and it's fantastic. So you whistle or you spook them in some way. They all fly up. Fantastic. And you get action shooting, you know, sport shooting, rather than just slaughtering on the water. Because you could slaughter them on the water. No problem at all. Nothing wrong with that. Totally fine. And I think in real life circumstances, shooting them on the water is probably a good idea because it's more humane. You're going to wing them less. But this is a game, you know, and I'm here to target practice, and that is what this does. There we go. And it works too. There's 4 in the water now. Fantastic. Let's go and have a look at them. I absolutely love that. So again, right, so I'm in a very specific location to do this. Low birds only. So there's teal, Fergie, Gadwell, tufted, goldeneye. They're all low birds. They'll swing above your head at a distance you can shoot them at. Oh, 1. I forgot to reload. I would have got that one on the 3rd. Never mind. So those birds that swing, if they swing over your head, you've got like 1 more go, maybe, before they start coming in. Now, if I'm doing like widgeon and mallard, I'm finding that you do kind of have to wait for them a lot more. There we go, 57 meters, that one. Nice one. I'll pick these up. A gold, red, brown at 49 meters. Magnificent. Get in there. Get in there. And then there's this one. Silver female at 38. I prefer the water slaughter. Also gives me a better chance for doubles. Oh, absolutely. No, no, it's fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's all about how you want to play. The wonderful thing about this game is... Yeah, they were pot shots, those last two. Wonderful thing about this game is you can kind of do anything you want with it. It's a single player game at the end of the day, you know? So play it how you like. If I'm rolling over a flock, I'm definitely if one bird is left in a flock of 7, say, and I have to wait for that thing to come around. If I think I'm not going to get it in the air, I will wait for it to go down, and then I'll just knock it out, and then I'll get a new flock. I will do that. But we're all about the challenge. I like to turn the stepometer up a bit. And what are these? Fergies. They're Fergies, I think. No, they're not. Can't believe I didn't get them. I feel like because I was moving ever so slightly there, it's kind of screwing up the aim a little bit. And a gold tufted. 920. Decent. Oh, well, we're getting quite a few now. I love this spot. Go on, then. Another flock of tufted just came in. I'll reload. And with this beautiful sky, we'll see if we can get some tufted. And a tufted, they're nice and low when they're swinging round. I can get these birds. Oh, that last one! He evaded me. He's just started to curve a little bit. And he curved quick enough to avoid my shot. I want to get out. How do I get out? Oh, it's that way. There we go. What did we get? Another gold tufted. Only just. And we'll wait for this one to float in. And we'll head on to another spot. It's probably my last spot for this stream. But it's a mix. We've got quite a lot of stuff going on here, and I'm going to experiment a little bit. There's a silver at 55. Nice one. Right. So this is a pretty new spot. Oh no, actually. Oh, let's just try this spot first. Before I go to the mixed spot, where I think there's going to be more things to shoot than ever before. We'll just try this spot out. This is a brand new spot. I've never hunted here before. I was walking around, you know, looking for foxes and raccoons and stuff. And I found this little spot and I thought, it's quite nice actually. So we've got Fergie, we've got Teal, and we've got Gadwell. 3 of each type. We're about 25 meters out. And we've got this lovely body of water here. Let's just turn that music down ever so much. There we go. And all I did was I was walking around and I could hear the ducks. And I thought, well, this is probably a decent spot. It's probably viable, but it's just anywhere in this area is viable. So what I've now got is I've got one here, and one here. They need to be 400 meters away from each other. All right, they're 400 meters away from each other. You're probably not going to run into any trouble. But we've definitely got Fergies here. And they're coming in over there. That's interesting. Kinda wanted them to be a bit closer to me. But we'll see what else comes in. I'm kinda hoping we do get more than just the Fergies. But I've never hunted here before. I've never shot a duck here before, so we will wait until we get a good one. There he is. Gadwell. Nice one. I haven't seen so many of these today, which is strange. But anyway, there's some Gadwell coming in. It's the only duck on this map I don't have a diamond for. They make a lovely noise, and they're not as beautiful as the other ducks, but they do fly well. They're fun enough, you know. There's one. Yeah. That second shot was a waste. But we got two. Decent. I think this is going to be a nice spot, actually. I quite like it. It's nice to mix up your locations, you know, so they're not all the same. And then when you're moving around, yeah, you know, you got a lot of variation. But this is quite nice. So yeah, this one. I'm quite pleased with this little spot. It's beautiful enough. Oh, that was a Fergie. It wasn't a Gadwell. I need glasses and a hearing aid. So we'll get a few here. Wait for the light to come up a bit, and then we'll go over to the last spot. And it's quite interesting. Salzweisen, it's very free flowing. Like, if you know where the ducks are roughly, just put a decoy down and they will come. You don't have to sort of scope out the area and wait and watch and stuff like that. There is one rule with duck hunting in this game. If you can hear the ducks, you can hunt ducks in that area. That's it. Doesn't matter where you are. If you can hear them, you can hunt them. They will come in eventually. You just got to figure out what you got to do to get them in. And a decoy will be enough. I got two there. What's Gadwell? They didn't want to come. They were a little bit high. A little bit high. But they were Gadwell. Let's see if they were actually Gadwell. This feels good though. It's a nice little spot. Look, they're coming in thick and fast. More Gadwell here. This is a good spot. I've got a lot of crossover. So where I am, the ducks are flying from one place to another a lot. So I get a lot of flocks beguiled by my decoys. Get some of these as well. There's one. I'm surprised about that third shot. Second shot was terrible. Third shot, I feel like I was robbed a little bit there. They are Gadwell. Nice one. There we go. Silver female. Interesting plumage, isn't it? Yes, interesting plumage. But this second one, this second Gadwell, I got it quite far. So I want to see how far that was, and then I'm going to make a mental note of how far away it was compared to the size of the black dot in the sky, and that'll help me later on. Is it a male? Looks like a hen. Yeah, it looks like a hen. Oh well. So that was a success. Yeah, so this was just a little tester one, really. I was just walking out here. I heard the ducks. I thought, well, go on then. We'll put 3 down of each duck that we can hear. And they're coming in thick and fast. This is absolutely fantastic. Another bronze hen there. Let's oh, there's more here. Let's see if I can get these. I want to get in my blind. I've probably spooked him. We got one. I can't believe it. And here's another one. Ripper's getting for me now. Thank you very much. A gold Gadwell mail. How about I get these so rarely. I get them so rarely. You're gonna see me taxi this one. Just because I want more on my wall, you know. I want to look at the plumages more. That's why I do it. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's another one of them. And then there was one over here, wasn't there? Oh. You see, it's too much fun, this. It's too much fun. Now then, you're returning with something. Right, you're over there. I'm going to wait for you. But I will pick this one up. Another gold mail. This one's 913. Oh well, we'll let this one. We'll let that slide. And then we got a silver female. 93. There we go. So they were spooking away there, and I had a few moments left. 93.99 meters. Wicked. Oh, well, that was good. Right, well, this is a decent spot then. And that's the sort of beauty of this map. You walk around where the ducks are, they will come. That one looked nice. I don't know why, that one looked nice. It caught my eye. It was very white and very bright. But that was just that I saw. I could just see its underbelly. I've got to get used to that. Okay. Fabulous. Right, well, we'll go to another spot. This is our final spot for the day. And another thing you can do, right? So this is a few things you can do is sort of use some data. Not too much meta, but a little bit of data. Rockstars, Happy New Year, HP and LJ. Hope you guys have a wonderful 26. See you in game soon. I have a feeling I know who you are, Rockstars. I would love to, mate. I would absolutely love to. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well, dude. I hope you're doing well. Come hunting with me, mate. It's great fun, this. Mind you, you gotta do the duck hunting kind of on your own or on a different part of the map to your mate at the moment. They're gonna fix that, but we can go hunting for deer and stuff, man. I've been gillying deer on Scotland. I could take you on that map, and we'll get some nice deer for you, mate. There is a lot of birds in the sky here. We got geese. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What a cacophony! What an absolute smorgasbord, a movable feast. And that's because I've got Tundra Bean Goose and Canada. I think, is it Tundra or Tundra and Greylag? Tundra and Greylag. 5 and 5 down there. So that's what I would normally do for a goose. Set up at 5 and 5 of whatever it was. And I'll let them land. And then over here, we've got other stuff. And there's some mallard. There's definitely some Fergie. What else is out there? I think teal, maybe? Mallard. Tundra. I don't know what else is out there. So we'll let these geese come in a bit. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna have to shoot these. Only had one. Only had one in the tube. Oh, terrible. Let's go and get that one. Reset. And I think I want to explain something. So there's a lovely Greylag. Look at these. Massive. Absolutely brilliant. So I use Pro HCK. He's got these home range maps, right? And I check them out on Discord. And they say that some stuff should be here, right? So we're gonna add some stuff, and I've got an actual loadout ready to go with what extra stuff I need. So we'll sort that out now, and we're gonna see if we can bring some more stuff in. So just decoys, and then if I check my decoys, I've got some more teal, some Gadwell, and some goldeneye, and some tufted. So they were all of the ducks that I could see that were in this home range on Pro HCK's home range guides. And I don't know. I don't think they're out here. They're not. And I've got about 74 decoys down now because I put 3 extra down for the teal. So I can put down a few more decoys. So I'll just check that we've got mallard and we've got Fergie and that's it. Alright, okay. Well, let's put down... What is that? That's teal, so... Put a few teal down. And then what else is there? Here's some Gadwell. And we'll see if we can bring him in. I mean, I don't know if this is going to work. And then we got some GoldenEye as well. I'm just going to put that many out. We're not going to mess around. We'll just see if it attracts them. It is rock. Yeah, I thought it might be rockers. Yeah. Just different YouTubes. I remember all of your other alts as well, rockers. I think I've got some people following me on, or some of my friends on Steam that are actually you, but I don't know if they are you or not. Might be you, might be someone else. But I'll keep you there, I'll keep you there. So we'll sit Ripper down. And then we'll see what happens. Now we should get quite a lot of geese coming in and quite a lot of ducks coming in. What I'm interested in is in the new ducks that might be coming in. Yeah, I thought you did, rockers. There was quite a lot, wasn't there? So we've got the Fergie coming in. All pumpkins. We've got the Fergie coming in, and we got the Tundra Bean Goose. That'll be great. Oh, that's mallard. Oh, that's our first mallard we've seen all bloody day. And there's the grey lag. So these will be the Fergie coming in. Oh, what's this? Yeah, Fergie. Well, I think it's time we get the shotgun out. And we'll wait for the geese to land, and then we'll shoot some geese. And then we'll see if we can get some ducks on the way out. Gordon Bennett, look at this, look at this. When you finally figure out how to bring the birds in, and it's like this, it's just fantastic. Right then. That duck was elusive. Okay, I have to drop as a work day for me. Boo. Chat soon, guys. Respect. Come and chat with us, man. I'm on Discord most of the time when I'm not working. Come and chat with me. It is a lot of birds, isn't it, LJ? But all we got was this one. The Tundra Bean Goose. One of my favourite geese, honestly. Magnificent species. More geese coming in. It seems as though the amount of geese is huge on this map. There's quite a lot, and actually, I was just before the stream. I was wandering around this area here, and I actually saw a 5 medium grey lag somewhere over here. So I'll have to sort that out one day. It's there. I don't get diamond geese that often. And what are these? These are ducks. So we're gonna shoot these ducks. I think they're Fergies. We'll not talk about the fact that I forgot to reload. That one looks really interesting. I wanted that one. That one in particular. You see, that's why having the sun behind is kind of good. Because you can see some subtle differences in the plumerages. And what if this is a good one? What if this is a good one? It might be. It might not be. But what if it is? It'll feel really good. It looked darker than the rest. I don't think I've got any rare Fergies. None. Come on, Ripper. Are you just floating around in a circle? I'm not sure if Ripper's having some trouble there. She is having trouble. We need... This could be a rare bird, so I have to stop everything and check. Now, I really don't want to have to go all the way over there, Ripley. What happens if I heal you? Man. There's some confused dogs out there. Let's see if she can pick it up now and bring it to me. It's not a rare, I can tell. Yeah, she's coming in now. Enjoyed chatting, buddy. Subbed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you, Cody. I really appreciate that, dude. Always nice to have a fellow bird hunter pop in and say hi. Really like it. Thank you, dude. It's a well, so it was a gold. I was right to shoot it. But it wasn't what we wanted. Oh, a red-brown diamond. That's what I really need. And we haven't seen any Gadwell, any Goldeneye, any Teal. So those new ones that we dropped down, you know, it seems to be true. If you can't see them in the sky, they're probably not coming in. And that's kind of where I was with these decoys. I was like, well, it is a home range, but I can't see them. And I think if I was a little bit further up there, I'd probably get more Gadwell and Teal and less Fergie. I see. I see. See how it's working. And then you get these moments of total calm. But Tundra's coming in. I've got 3 there. Unless they're connected to those. They might be connected to those. Well, we'll wait for these B-17 flying fortresses to do their circle and come in. And hopefully, by the time they have, there'll be some ducks. It's all geese right now, isn't it? And I think that's a benefit. When you've got large weights in between your species, it's nice to mix it up a bit. It's nice to have something new to shoot. And there's some mallard. These things, man, I haven't seen these guys all stream. And look, they're just like the widgeon. They're super high, higher than everything else. And the thing about the mallard is it's much bigger than a widgeon, so it kind of appears closer, but it is not. Look at this. So I'm probably going to turn on a sixpence, I think. Now. I feel like they're going to come in. There we go. They're coming in. They're coming in. Meow. Like a plane. 2. We'll spot them because they're coming in. It's so easy. 3. There you go. Yeah, we got 1 on the way out. You gotta sit and wait for the geese. Winging a goose now would mean like it would die, but I would have to track it for 300-400 meters, and I've done that so many times. I try to not do it. So here we go. Lovely grey lag. 342, that one. Just a gold. only just. There's the flying one. That's a gold. 369. That's a much better example. 3.67 kilograms. That'd be a good Christmas bird. I could have sworn there was another one. What is he doing over there? Did it fly off? I'm confused. They do that though. You can shoot them and they'll fly off. Nothing to retrieve. I must have only got 2. For whatever reason. I must have only got 2. But just for the sake of argument, let's see if we can just impulse shoot these. Nope. Not that one. Ooh, really long shot. But we got that other high bird there. Even though we forgot to reload. Which is a common problem with me. I should have it like on an auto, shouldn't I? I should have like an... Like if I'm pressing W, I should be reloading as well, yeah? That kind of thing. And we'll see what this one is. But yeah, I mean, this map, you can go anywhere. Anywhere where you will see these marshy areas. Anywhere at all around here. All of this down here. All of it. You can put a tent and a blind anywhere. Pop some decoys down. Pop the decoys down for the ducks that you can see and hear. If you can hear them, great. If you can see them, even better. They're the decoys you want down, and I guarantee it. They're coming. There we go. At 71.96 meters, a male dark brown. Absolutely fantastic. I am tempted if they're Gardwell. Ooh, right on the end there. And that one's quite far away. So we'll wait for this one to come in. Sorry, we'll wait for Ripley to get this one. Oh, like I say, look at right. So imagine shooting these ducks and not having a retriever. Just imagine that. It's impossible. It would take forever. You'd have to go all the way around this body of water just to pick up that bloody duck. And there's nothing quite like having a retriever. And did she not pick it up? Oh my god! Oh, she did. Oh, she did. I was dreading that. That would have been an ATV job. Oh dear. Totally breaks up the flow. But she's coming back. She's found the duck. And we'll just wait for it to come in. It went a long way, that one. I wonder how far away it was. I'll be very pleased if it's over 100 meters. I don't think it was though. And what have we got? It was a Gardwell. It was a hen. It was at 93.18 meters. Wow. Well, what about that then? I don't think I've ever got a gold hen. But anyway, here was Salzweisen Park, one of my favourite places to hunt ducks. Lots of low birds, which makes things very easy to shoot. Look at all the... Look, there must be 100 birds in the sky right now. So it really does. So you've really got to tweak it, you know, because we've been where else have we been? We've been down here, and it was almost dead. So you've got to sort of move them around and tweak them a little bit, and then eventually it really starts to work for you. Okay, we'll just get this last one. Mallard. First mallard of the day. Look about how about that then. And we got it in the air. Nice one, guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my escapades here on this map. I'll be coming back again, and we're going to be doing New England next, which is my third favourite duck hunting map in the entire game. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I've really enjoyed doing this. I'm really enjoying all of these new streams. We're going to try and get to the bottom of this, make duck hunting the most fun it can possibly be. Nice one, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra.